Well, team, good morning, everyone. First of all, a warm welcome to Triotech Software Trainings. So today we are here to have the demo on Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team. So I will be the trainer for this Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications. As you already know, myself is Kumar. And for the next couple of months, I will be training you on this particular technology team. So before getting into today's agenda, let me briefly introduce about myself at high level. So I'm having total 12 years of experience, out of which from the last 7 years, I have been involved in this Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications. And coming to the projects that I involved in this particular technology, I have been part of implementation projects, support projects, testing projects, and the upgradation projects from other ERPs to the Oracle Fusion applications. And coming to the legislations I have worked on, the countries or the clients that which I worked on. So totally 13 plus projects I have been part of till date. And covering up different legislations team, I have worked for the US clients, UK, then Finnish, and Middle East clients like Saudi, Qatar, Oman, Kuwait. These regions also have been worked on the projects team. And basically, in this session, I cannot have an introduction about each and every one of your team. So probably some of you might have already reached me and I have interacted to you. If anyone is not interacted with me, you can reach out to me on the number that you are seeing on the slide. Eventually, in the next coming sessions, we can have more interaction about each of you and I can understand more about you people as well, team. So coming to my introduction, this is what the high level brief introduction about myself, team. Now, let me quickly move to the today's agenda that we are going to see in the demo that we planned out, team. So what we are going to see in today's session. So in this demo, we are going to see, first of all, introduction to the ERP team. So probably the people who are already into different other ERP applications like EBS or SAP or any other products, you might already aware of all these things, team. You can ignore, but keeping freshers also in mind because it's a mix of population we have today in the session. Let us just have a quick brief overview of the concept of ERP for first 5 minutes, team. And then we can talk about the Fusion applications evaluation overview and what is Fusion application. So what is this Oracle Fusion HCM cloud application means? When Oracle introduced this product in the market, what are the routes that been laid down in order to come up by this product by Oracle? That all introduction about the application we will see here, team. And if at all any customer want to buy this product or want to have the license of this product in order to use in their in-house operations, how the product will be delivered to the client. So we have two deployment options available, team. One is on-premise and the other one is cloud deployment option. We will see that deployment options available within this product, and also within the cloud model again we have 3 deployment options available, team. Something like SaaS model, IaaS model, and PaaS model. Software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. What are these 3 deployment options available within the cloud model? That all we will see here, team. And then we can talk about the Fusion environment releases. Means here we are going to see in which year Oracle launched this product into the market and what is the upgradation policy that Oracle will follow every year. Oracle basically will follow quarterly upgradation policy, like giving 4 upgrades to the application in a year. What is that pattern that Oracle follow? Upgrade to upgrade, what kind of enhancement that product will be coming up with, and what is the version sequence that Oracle will follow in order to give the version codes to the application. That all we will see in the Fusion environment releases and Fusion architecture overview here team. And then we will talk about what are all the modules that we have in this HCM cloud application team. Basically, Oracle itself or the market segregated this product into two areas, one into functional and one into technical. But now techno-functional is the one where the recruiters are looking more for the consultant in this area. So what is a functional area in the application and what is a technical area in the application? And within the functional area, what are all the modules that we have in this application? We have a couple of modules team, something like core HR, absence, payroll, talent, like that. So what are all the total modules we have in this system? And in the technical area, what are all the components that we have? That all we will see in these modules that we cover team. And in that, what will be offered as part of this course curriculum by us, that also we are going to see team. And then I will also introduce to you the concept of certifications, like what will be the certification process in this particular tool or technology. For every module Oracle giving, or for all modules, one certificate, how to approach, where to appear for the examination, what kind of support that we are going to provide in this area, that all we are going to see. And finally, we will conclude today's session with the offerings that you are going to get from our institute team, what benefits that you are going to get, why to choose Triotech software trainings. So this will be the agenda that we planned for our today's session team. Let me quickly move on to the first topic for today, that is introduction to ERP. So what is this ERP? Why we require to know about this concept when we're talking about Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team? See team, ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Basically, our Fusion applications will be coming under that ERP family or under that ERP category team. What is that? Let me put it in this way, team. See, you take any company in the market, either it might be an Indian-based company or across the globe operational company. You take any company across the globe in the market team. You take Tata, you take Mahindra, or you take Cisco, Apple, Google, any company you take. In every company, there will be different business processes involved with team. Like they have HR operations in their business, they have finance operations in their business, they have supply chain, if at all it is a manufacturing company, they have their supply chain business area, they have their procurement, they have their projects, they have their sales and CRM. Different business areas will be there in every company team. Means in every company, different business operations will be handled. So HR people will be responsible in the company to handle the employee management in the system team, like hiring of an employee, maintaining of an employee, their absences, or their payroll. I mean, every month paying the salaries, their leave management, their performance evaluations, right? And terminations, like hire to retire of an employee, will be taken care by the HR people in the organization. That is the business activity of the HR people. If you take finance, they are responsible for the accounting related things, like how much amount that company receiving, how much amount company paying to others outside. That all financial related transactions, the finance business operations people will be handling team. Then supply chain you take. What will be the raw materials that we are procuring? What will be going to the manufacturing and finishing goods are coming out? That all will be handled by the supply chain people. So every company will have different business activities or business operations involved. Now, in order to perform all these business operations in the company, they require a modular software or a tech-based application in their organization. Right, team? You can ask me a question. Kumar, now you are telling they require a tech-based application or a software. How come the traditional way that people did businesses? Right. The traditional way, how they used to do everything to be used, everything used to be done manually. Means what, team? You take the HR area, how many people being hired, they used to maintain in the books, right? 20 people, 30 employees are there to me. Then whoever taking the leaves, attendant books they used to maintain. Salaries, they used to physically write, I'm paying 10,000 to him. 5 days he is absent in this month. So 25 days I have to pay him the salary. Everything used to be maintained manually in the books, written in the books. But team, with the intervention of this concept of ERP, with this introduction of this concept of ERP in the market, the traditional method being vanished, and now every company is operating their business operations by using different technical or IT related softwares or the products team. One such product which will be used in the client's business operations is our Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team. So who will be using this product? If any company buying this product, let's say our Oracle Fusion HCM tool, who will be using this product in the client's organization team? The HR people or the HR department related people, HR business operations people are going to use this product team. Our HCM product is a complete HR suite offering all the HR related services to the clients. So the end users who will be using this product in any company will be the HR business people in that particular organization team in order to perform all their HR operations. So ERP is a category at high level or a family team. See, it is a business process management software that manages and integrates a company's financials, supply chain, commerce, reporting, manufacturing, and HR activities. So different ERP products are available in the market team under this ERP family. Like Oracle, we have Oracle in Oracle, we have Oracle e-business suite, PeopleSoft, and Oracle Fusion applications or Oracle NetSuite. Then we have SAP, that is one product owned by SAP Corporation. Then we have Northgate, Pegasus, Salesforce, Workday. These all are different ERP products available in the market team. So among all these products, one such product offered by Oracle, that is our Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team. Okay. So this is at the high level overview of the concept of ERP. If anyone asks you, what is your application, under which area it will come? It comes under the ERP family team. Okay. Now, let me move on to the next item to be discussed here will be, what is Fusion Applications team? What is Fusion Applications team? So if anyone asks me, what is a Fusion application? I can best describe the Fusion applications into three categories team. Like I can say, they built on open standard based platform. They built on, one second team, just give me a second. I think one of the participants reaching me to join the session. Okay, right. Sorry for the interruption. Yes. So I can tell them Oracle Fusion applications built on open standard based platforms. They built on best business processes and they deployed through the selection of options. So what is this built on open standard based platform team? See, Oracle Fusion applications being built by using these different technical components team. Oracle SOA, service oriented architecture, or WebLogic server, JDeveloper, OBIEE, identity management, Web Central portal. These all are the different individual technical tools available in the market team. So all these different tools being used in order to develop the Fusion applications team. right? And then they built on the best business processes. What is this team? It is very important to know as a beginner about this built on best business processes. What is that team? See, whatever that you are seeing here, team, Oracle e-business suite, EBS, or PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, these all are different individual ERP tools available in the market, team. Oracle e-business suite is one ERP tool. PeopleSoft is one application or a tool. JD Edwards is one application. Siebel is one application, team. What is this? Built on best business processes, and I'm listing all these existing products in the market, team. See, basically, let us, in order to understand this one, we have to move to the next slide, that is Fusion evaluation path. What is that, team? Whatever the products that we're seeing here, you can see the same here, team. See, Oracle e-business suite, Oracle PeopleSoft Enterprise, JD Edwards, Siebel, like basically, team, prior to 2006, these all are the independent individual ERP tools available in the market, team. Oracle e-business suite is the Oracle's existing ERP product. Okay. And PeopleSoft is one ERP product which is owned by PeopleSoft Corporation. Then JD Edwards is one tool. Siebel is one tool. Hyperion is one tool. They are the different individual ERP tools available at that point of time, owned by themselves, everyone. Right? Now the point here is, team. Prior to 2006, whenever these products were available in the market, team, okay, the concern for every customer during that point of time is none of the products in the market are very stable or mature in all the business areas, team. If you take Oracle e-business suite, team, Oracle e-biz is very famous in financials area, team, but EBS is not that good or that mature at the HRMS area or supply chain area or procurement area. So e-business suite is very good in financials area. Then if you take PeopleSoft is market leader in HRMS area, team. PeopleSoft HCM or PeopleSoft HRMS is very mature in the HR area only, but it's not very successful in financial, supply chain, projects, or in any other areas, team. Like JD Edwards, if you see, it is very good at procurement and financials. Siebel, if you take, it is very good at CRM. Hyperion, if you take, that product is very good at reporting area. But none of the products are very mature in all the business areas at that point of time. So what Oracle did was, in the year 2006, Oracle acquired all these products. Basically, EBS is their own on-premise product. But Oracle acquired PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, Hyperion, all these other company products, whatever are available at that point of time. Oracle acquired all these companies' products, team. In the year 2006, with $18 billion acquisition, Oracle acquired all these products, team. And Oracle pick up the knowledge of financials from e-business suite, HRMS knowledge from PeopleSoft, then procurement and financials knowledge again from JD Edwards, reporting knowledge from Hyperion, then CRM knowledge from Siebel. Like this, from every product what they bought, they have taken the technology or knowledge from that applications team, and they developed a new product called Fusion Applications team. That's why we can tell us Fusion applications were built on best business processes. By taking the best products at that point of time, okay, by taking the knowledge from them, Oracle developed this product called Oracle Fusion Cloud Applications team. Now we can say very proudly that Oracle Fusion applications are very mature and very stable at all the business areas, in HCM, in financials, in supply chain, in projects, that is PPM, in CRM, CPQ sales, in every business area. Now you take Fusion applications performing very well. That is the reason why these products become more successful in the market, and the demand and the client acquisitions are also very phenomenal in this product right now, team. And then they can be deployed through selection of options. What is that, team? Whenever a customer buy this product, they have a couple of options to take this product, team. That is on-premise model and the cloud-based model, team. That we can talk in the next coming slide. So that is about the fusion evaluation path also, team. So here I want to tell you when these applications been launched in the market. In the year 2006, I was telling Oracle acquired all these products and they started building up a new product. In the year 2011, Oracle introduced these fusion applications into the open world, right? But you can ask me a question, Kumar, is it 10 years old application? Do we have the demand for this product? In the year 2011, close to 12 beginning, they introduced this product. But from the year of 2015-16 onwards, this product getting more market attention, became more successful, and the client adoption is very high at this point of time. Because I will tell you the reason why the success for the fusion applications compared to SAP or compared to Workday or Salesforce, any other tools. Why means this is the latest product of Oracle. That too, Oracle launched this product on a cloud-based model. Now we know that every technology is moving towards the cloud model, right? So this application is also launched on a cloud-based model, team. And the thing here is, when Oracle acquired all these products, Oracle is having a very huge customer base with them. Their EBS customers, their PeopleSoft customers, whoever existingly using all of their products, right? Oracle insisting all these products are all the customers who are using these products currently to migrate to the fusion applications, because the next future will be only on cloud and that will be fusion applications. So currently Oracle stopped selling the products of e-business suite, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, all these things. Only the support for the existing customers till the time their contracts will get expired or renewal, whatever it is, to the extent. We are not about that tentative till 2030 or whatever the time that Oracle given, because it's not official that Oracle released that calendar, team. But new sales on these products were being stopped. Only the existing customers who are using these products, support is being provided by Oracle. But Oracle insisting all their existing customers of these products to switch or to move to the fusion applications. That is the place where the high adoption for the fusion applications happening in the market, team, right? So this is about the fusion applications and evaluation of the fusion applications, team. Now, let's move on to the cloud, the deployment options that we have in this product, team. So we have basically, team, on-premise model and we have cloud model in this particular tool. Means what, team? If any customer buying this product from Oracle in order to use in their in-house operations team, the product will be delivered in two ways. Either on-premise, that is a old traditional model, or in the cloud. So basically you can skip this topic of on-premise team till the release of R11 or R10. To that extent only this on-premise option is being given. Now purely fusion applications being offering on only cloud-based model, team. There is no other option. Now purely the fusion applications being maintained on a cloud model only. But earlier we have on-premise offering also by Oracle, team. So what is this basically? Let me make you understand this concept. The question is, how can we access fusion application? Either you can go with on-premise or cloud-based. On-premise means what, team? As the name prompting you, on-premises means in your office premises, everything to be maintained. If you are buying the product with a license of on-premise model, Oracle will deliver you the application, that is product, including the infrastructure, something like the server will be given to you, then the storage, the data center will be given to you, and you have to install the application into that server and to be maintained it in the data center team. Here in the on-premise model team, everything used to be maintained by the customer itself who is buying the product. They have to install their servers, networking, data centers, everything in their office premises team, and the maintenance of them, everything to be maintained by the customer itself. So customer have their own IT technical team like system administrator, DBA administrator, data network specialist. All these team customer should have, and they are going to maintain everything in the on-premise model team. Now, counter to that, we have a model called cloud-based model. What is this team? If you are going with a cloud model team, application you no need to install anywhere in your office premises in any of your servers team, not even in your PCs or laptops also. Application will be hosted over the internet. What is a cloud-based model? Like you people already aware of something like cloud models. What is that team? Any service that is hosted over the internet, that we will call as cloud-based model team, right? The best example you can consider our Google Gmail. What you are doing, team, you are going to the Google search console and you will be typing as Gmail. So you will be prompting with user ID and password. You are logging in and you are entering into that application, right? You are not maintaining anything related to that. Just you are logging in with your credentials and the application is open. You can send the mails, receive the mails, whatever you want. Now, even the Fusion applications also, team, you no need to install that application in your PC. No need to run that application every time, nothing. The application will be delivered to you in the cloud model. I will show you how the application looks like, team. So whenever a customer buy a license, team, the application will be delivered just in this form of this URL, team. So once if I go to any of my search area, just copy it and then try to search, you will be prompting to the application screen. Okay. So basically I already signed in this application, team. That's why straight away it's trying to be logging in. So basically once you keep that URL copy pasted in any of the browsers, team, you will be prompting into this particular screen. That is sign in applications cloud, like this. Then you have to provide your user ID, password, then you have to sign in. Then you can enter into the application team. So that's how basically the Fusion applications works in a cloud-based model team. You don't need to install the application anywhere in any of your laptops or PCs. A laptop with a good connection of internet, that is the cloud-based model, right? Within the cloud model also, team, Oracle selling the product in 3 licenses, team. What are the 3 licenses in the cloud model, team? One is SaaS, SaaS, stands for software as a service. Then we have something called PaaS, PaaS, platform as a service. Then the third is IaaS, infrastructure as a service team. When a customer will buy which license, let us see in the next couple of minutes, team. Right, how can we access Fusion applications? Right, okay, on a cloud model, we are going to have the application. Next question is, team, who maintains the application? Do you want Oracle to maintain the application, or do you want your company to be maintained in this application, team, my company? So let's suppose, team, you want your company itself to maintain the application. The next question will be, team, does your company have your own cloud data center? If yes, then okay, install the Fusion applications into your data center. If no, take the license from Oracle to have the rental basis data center sharing from the Oracle team. In that case, team, you have to subscribe for the IaaS license, infrastructure as a service. In the IaaS model, team, the cost of the product is very high compared to PaaS and SaaS. But here, team, application will be delivered to you. You can redesign your application. You can customize your application whatever the way you want. You can recreate your application according to your business requirement, team. The scope of customization will be 100% in the IaaS model, team. But the thing is, you should have your server maintained by yourself, your data center maintained by yourself, the patching, upgradation, networking, everything to be handled by yourself in your company team. So the scope of customizing the application according to your business need will be there in the IaaS model team. If not, you want Oracle itself to maintain the application. I don't want to maintain any of the servers, anything. I want the application, I want to use it. That's it, right? In that case, team, the next question will be, do we need application alone? Yes, then buy the SaaS application from Oracle. Or no, we also need some platform and tools to create applications and services. Buy both SaaS and PaaS licenses, team. Basically, one thing everyone should be clear here is, team, by default, every product that Oracle is selling under this Fusion applications team will be a SaaS license team, SaaS product team. The standard application designed by the Oracle with all the features of that business area, Oracle will deliver that product team. The scope of customization is very, very minimal in the SaaS license team. Customizations means what? It could be anything. Let's suppose you want to integrate two systems. Only core HR and absence you are maintaining in Fusion team. Payroll you given to some third party, Excelity or ADP companies team. So from Fusion applications to the third party, the data should be integrated, flown. How that integration happens? We require some integration component between these two applications, something like Oracle Integration Cloud, or to different ways. That's a different concept anyway. So if you want to do all these kinds of customizations to the application, only SaaS license will not help you, team. In that case, along with the SaaS, you should also take PaaS license, team. In the PaaS license, you will have some additional platforms delivered along with your Fusion application team in order to customize your application according to your requirement team. So in the cloud model, out of these three offerings, by default, when you're buying a product, SaaS product will be delivered. On top of that, you want to go with a PaaS license or a IaaS license is up to the client requirement team, depending upon their budget, their requirement, their scope of customizing the application will be deciding which license they have to buy, team. So if you see this slide, team, which components to be maintained by who in different licenses. On-premises model, everything to be maintained. You manage means as a client or a customer who buying the product team, that person will manage. Other managers means the vendor, nothing but Oracle will manage. Team. Orange color, what you see, that will be maintained by Oracle. Whatever the blue color that you see will be maintained by the customer by himself. Team. See, on premises, if you go, everything you have to maintain, like applications, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, servers, everything. If you go with a SaaS product, the standard license of Oracle, the basic product of Oracle, everything will be maintained by Oracle. Nothing you need to maintain. Just you buy the license, product will be delivered. You can start use the application team. If you go with PaaS, applications and data you will maintain, and other components Oracle maintains. If you go to IaaS model, these all things will be maintained by yourself, by the company, nothing but, and these things will be maintained by the Oracle team. So it's just for reference purpose, team. None of the interviews you'll be getting the questions on this team. Just for your basic info when you're learning this product and sharing this knowledge, team. But from the point of interviews, if you ask me, questions coming on this area will be zero. They don't require which license on product you are working on. They want what knowledge you have in this product. That's all, team. So these are all high-level business-related information, team. Okay. So some examples I put forward here for your understanding, team. Under SaaS licenses, our human capital management, HCM, then the financials, then the customer experience means CRM, then supply chain management, SCM. All these products are the SaaS products, team. PaaS licenses are like data management tool, application development ADF tool, integration cloud, OIC. These all components like visual builders, these all comes under the PaaS licenses team. So on additional license, if you want to have these components also to be used in the business team, client will also subscribe to the PaaS license along with the SaaS team, right? And these are the Oracle Fusion applications product portfolio. Like our HCM product, how many products that Oracle offering under Fusion applications, you can see in this particular slide. What? This is our HCM, human capital management. And these are our modules under that. I will tell about them in next 5 to 10 minutes, like global HR, payroll, talent. Like HCM, we have Oracle Fusion Financials, then Oracle Fusion CRM, then Oracle Fusion SCM, supply chain, then Oracle Fusion procurement, then Oracle Fusion PPM, project portfolio management. So just to have an idea about what are all the products that are available under this Fusion applications, you can refer to this particular slide. Like HCM, we have other products are also available in the market team, right? But we are going to learn this particular product, that is HCM, Human Capital Management Team. Now let me introduce to you about the Fusion environment releases. What is that Fusion environment releases team? See, let me first of all get into the application team and try to fetch up the current version of the application. We are on July 2nd, 2022. As of date, what is the latest version of our Fusion HCM application? Let us see. And then I will let you know what is the cycle that Oracle will follow in order to have their upgradations happening into the application team. So once you give your user ID and password here, team, once you click on sign in, you will be entering into the application. Okay. So what we will call this all I will tell you in the next session on Monday. We will have a couple of names to this URL team, and all these intro details, everything I will take up on next session on Monday team on the second demo. So first of all, I want to show you about the Fusion environment release cycle team. Now I logged into the system. This is how our application looks. Here, if you go to this settings and actions button here, team, if you click on this one, settings and action will open up, team. And then if you scroll down a bit, okay, we have something here called about this application team. See here, you have something called about this application. Click on this one. Then you will come to know what is the current version of our application team. I can see it what? Something like 22B, 11.13.22.04.0, right? Now let me copy it here, team. Let me copy it here, team. This is the version I can able to see now. This is our latest version. So now let me tell you the versions that Oracle gone through. In the year 2011, Oracle, when introduced this product, they came up with the version of release 1. And then the application evolved. Application got evolved. And now the Fusion applications are in release 13. Release 13. And one more thing I want to tell you here is, team, from release 1 to release 9. Okay. From release 1 to release 9. Oracle Fusion applications being delivered to the customers, both on on-premise and cloud model team. Either of them customer can choose when they're like buying this product team. But now, Oracle Fusion applications are purely providing on a cloud model. There is no on-premise model now. There is only cloud applications, our cloud model is there in this applications team. All right. Now team, from release 1 to release 13, I am telling you the application got evolved. But R13 Oracle made it as static for the Fusion applications team. Means what team? If anyone asks you, what is the release of Fusion applications? Tell them as release 13. This is Oracle made it as a benchmark or a static release version number. Going forward, there won't be any change from this 13 team. R13 is for Fusion. Like that, Oracle made it as static. There won't be any next releases in the Fusion applications like 14, 15, 16. No. Since till R13 it evolved and R13 it made it as static team. Now the Fusion applications release will be release 13. That is one thing. Then what is this sequence team? 22B 11.13.22.04.0 team. Now my latest release of my application in the market is release 13.22B. We will call it as release 13.22B. What is that? I will tell you team. Basically, Oracle will follow quarterly upgradation policy for their applications team. Quarterly upgradation policy for their applications team. Means what team? In a year, how many quarters we have? We have 4 quarters team, right? What are those? Jan to March, first quarter, right? And then April to June, second quarter. Then July to September. And then October to December. This is quarter 1. Oracle designates with the alphabet A, second quarter as alphabet B, third quarter as alphabet C, and fourth quarter as alphabet D. So A, B, C, D. 4 quarters, Oracle designates it as A, B, C, D in the system team. Right. Now, Oracle will provide upgrade to their applications for every quarter team. For every 3 months, Oracle will provide an update to their application team. Like how our Android mobiles or iOS mobiles are getting upgraded from release Android 7.1 to 7.2 or iOS 9.5 to 10.5. How the software is getting upgraded team. The same way, Fusion applications are also getting updated, okay, for every 3 months. Now you can ask me a question. Kumar, every 3 months, if the software is upgrading, okay, what happens? Upgrade means whenever the upgrade happens, team, some new enhancements in the application will come, new features will come, okay. Some existing features will get replaced and the new features will come in their place. So because team, Oracle invests a lot in their research and development team in order to provide a very good viable product to the customers. Oracle keep on adding up new features, trying to improvise their application to be competitive in the market team. So as part of that, every 3 months, Oracle will enhance their application. They will come with new features in order to better the application to be used more in a better way by the client's team. Now again, you might have a question here. Kumar, you are telling every 3 months new enhancements will come. Will that affect the existing configurations in the system? So every 3 months, if upgrade is coming, means customers have to face any issues during that point of time? No. Enhancements will come. Customer will use or not, it's up to them. Okay. The existing configurations will not get affected team. If at all one and there is there also, Oracle priorly only intimate. We are going to replace this feature. We have to move to that one. The new feature coming in this place. Something Oracle will educate team. So every quarter, application will get upgraded and new features will come team. I will navigate to you also, where you can find that new release features in the Oracle documents team. It's an open source for everyone. You can also refer to them. In fact, you have to refer them team. Means what? Learning an application means not one time team. You have to grow along with the application. Every time you should also be up to date. So where to find that one? What to know that which features are coming in this upgrade? I will show you team probably in the next 10 minutes, I will navigate to that screens. But now what I'm telling is every three months, Oracle will provide the upgrade to their application. I'm telling team. Now we are in 22B here team. You know the previous release of Oracle, release 13.22A. And what will be the next upgrade? You know, 22C, then 22D. Here team, 22 stands for the current financial year that we are in, 2022, right? And then B stands for the quarter that we are in, which quarterly upgrade that we are in. Release 13 is static, and then 22B means we are in the second quarter upgrade of the 22 year, 22B. So if you have seen the application somewhere in the months of January, February, March team, the version you might have seen as 22A here. A is first quarter, B is second quarter. The next version, we entered July month. By this middle of the month or end of this month, the next version will come to the application when the upgrade of third quarter happened. Then it will change to 22CT. So previous year, if you take 21A, 21A, 21B, 21C, and 21D. The next year it will start with 23A, 23B, 23C, 22D. So every quarter when upgrade happened team, the version will be upgraded with this current financial year and the quarter upgrade which that is to the application team. So this is how Oracle will follow their quarterly upgradation policy in their application team. Now, what is this one team? Let us quickly decode this one also. What is this 11.13.22.04 team? 11 stands for the year which Oracle introduced these products in the market, 2011. 13 stands for the release version, 13. Okay. 22 stands for the current financial year. And the 4 stands for team. We are in 22B, right? Second quarter. Second quarter, first month is what team? April to June is the second quarter. April means what team? Fourth month only, right? That is 14. Next version, I will tell you how it will upgrade. When it is moving to 22C in this month only, July month only, the upgrade will come like this team. 22C, 11.13.22.07.0. 7 means the third quarter, first month, July, 7th month. The 4 will replace with 7. Then next it will move to 22D, then 22A, 23A, like that, right? So this is about the Fusion application upgradation policy, the environment releases, what Oracle will follow team. Okay, so where we can find, now we are in 22B. I'm telling that in the month of July only, the application will be upgrading to 22C. As a consultant who is working in this technology, where I can upskill myself, where I can find C team, every quarterly upgrade when happening, if you are in the project also, you will be performing several activities team, like pre-upgrade of the system. Some sanitary checks we will perform, that we will call it as regression testings. And then we will do the impact assessment. What new features are coming in, and we have to explain to the client, these are coming in, do you want to take these features or not? Something like that. Then post upgrade, again, we will do some regression testings, impact assessment testings to check whether upgrade impacting any existing functionalities or not. That all you will come to know once you start working on this application team, right? Now, before showing you the documentation where you can find about the new features coming in every releases team, let me complete the topic of the concepts that we have in our HCM cloud application team. Like in Fusion HCM cloud applications team, we have functional and technical side of the application team. So what are all will come in functional? What are all will come in technical? Let us talk about them briefly. So when I talk about functional team, when I talk about the functional team, we will get here all the modules that we have in the system team. How many modules we have in this particular HCM product team? We have something like core HR, or we will also call it as global human resource, global HR. And then we have something like absence management, and we have something like payroll management, or we can call it as Oracle Payroll, any name you can prefer, right? And then you will have something like talent management team, where our goals, performance, talent reviews, everything will be coming under this module team. And then we have something called compensation and benefits. See, these are two different modules team, but for the rhyming point of view, usually people will call us compensation and benefits, but they are two different modules. Take it as two modules, okay? And then we have something like OTL, Oracle Time and Labor, right? And we have some advanced modules coming up in this product team. Those are ORC, Oracle Recruiting Cloud, and then we have something called OLC, Oracle Learning Cloud, and we have something called Help Desk and Safety. So these are the latest advanced modules in the system team. A part of that, these are the modules team. So in the functional side of the application team, these all modules will be coming up team, and these are all the total modules that we have in our Fusion HCM cloud applications team, right? Core HR. In this module, what we are going to see or what we are going to learn team, basically here we are going to talk about the organization information of our client, like how many companies our client is having, how many departments that client is operating under that companies, business units, and then different types of jobs, positions, grade, departments, all that things. And basically the employee management will be happened here too. The hiring of an employee, the maintenance of an employee, everything will be happened in this core HR module team. Okay. Okay. And then team, absence management module. Okay. What we're going to see in the absence module team, the leave management will be handled here team. Okay. The different types of leaves, what we're going to provide to the employees, how the employees will be applying the leaves, everything will be maintained here. In the payroll module, we're going to talk about the salary management. Every month, how we are paying the salaries to the employee. Here, we are going to talk about in the talent, the performance evaluation of the employee, the goal evaluation of the employee every year, that we are going to see in this module. Then in compensation and benefits team, this is extension to the payroll, we can call them. Compensation means any additional incentives that you want to pay to the employees, any bonus you want to pay to the employee, shift allowances, any shares or bonds you want to pay, those all can be handled on the compensation module. And then we have benefits module team or advanced benefits, like if employees are enrolling into different insurance plans kind of thing, any third parties where the deductions are happening to the employee in every month's salary, those all will be handled in the benefits module. Then we have OTL, Oracle Time and Labor, like time in, time out entries of the employee recording, time sheets of the employee recording, swipe in, swipe out, punch in, punch out. These all time management related information of an employee will be handled in OTL module team. And we have ORC, Oracle Recruiting Cloud. So this is exclusively for the recruiting activities team, like where the job requirements are there in the organization, the MTs are there, then posting the jobs to the different job portals, then fetching up the data, conducting the interview scheduling, then selecting the candidates, releasing the offers. That all will be handled in this ORC module team. Then we have OLC, Oracle Learning Cloud. In every company, probably where you are working also, some trainings will be conducted in the organizations. You have to go through the sessions, then the questionnaire will come, you have to answer, and you have to pass the trainings, mandatory trainings, right? That all training related activities to the employees, if you want to conduct in the courses creation, allocating to the employees, conducting the examination, that all will come under OLC. Then help desk and safety, basically none of the clients are using this module, but there is one low used module also there. Internal ticketing tool within the HCM product team it is. So these are all the modules we have in the application team. Now, within the functional team, a part of these modules, we have some other things also team. What are those? Something like security administration, something like security administration. Then we have something like workflows and approvals. And we have something like a sandbox, nothing but HCM Experience Design Studio. Okay, Design Studio. These also part of functional side of the application only team. Security concept, workflows, and sandbox. A part of these modules, these three concepts are also part of functional team. Now coming to the technical side of the application, what we have in the application team, technical side, we have something like inbound integrations. We have something like inbound integrations, and we have something like outbound integrations. Okay. And then there is a concept called fast formulas. Right? In the inbound integration, we have three tools available team. Something like HDL, Human Capital Management Data Loader or Human Resource Data Loader. Then we have HSDL. Then we have PBL. We used to have PBL team. Now this one deprecated and there is no more PBL in the system. Only these two inbound tools are there, HDL and HSDL team. In the outbound integrations, we have three tools. What are those? BA reports, that is BA publisher reports, then OTBI reports, and then HCM extracts. HCM extracts. So these two will be there. So if anyone asks you what is technical in the HCM product, tell them these three components are the core technical side of the application. Rest of all are the functional applications team. What is this inbound integration? What is this outbound integration team? Inbound integration means any data from outside is inbounding into the application. Team, when you go for an implementation project team, let's suppose you got a project from one of the customer in United States. By the time customer bought this product of Oracle Fusion HCM and you got the project, till that point of time, they're using SAP, let's say. Their existing product is SAP. Now they're moving to Oracle system. You got the project and you are working with that client. There are 40,000 employees who are working in the client's organization in that US team. That 40,000 employees data is in SAP product. That is the client's legacy application, the existing application. Now, how you will create that 40,000 employees data in our Fusion application? I cannot manually hire one by one, right? 40,000 people. I require some data migration tools. In order to bulk upload the data into the system, I require some tools. So these are the tools team. HDL and HSDL are exclusive data migration tools delivered by Oracle for the HCM product in order to mass migrate the data into the system, bulk upload the data into the system. Not only the employees data, any kind of data, organizational information, work structural informations, anything if you want to bulk upload, these are the two tools currently available in the system team. Then we have something called outbound integration team. What is this outbound integration team? Now the system being used by your client, they want to get the reports from the application. In this month of July, what is the salaries that I paid to my employees who is working in North location? Or in the month of July, how many employees went on leave on casual leave? How many employees applied sick leave? So I want the reports from the system. What happening in the system team? So we have three reporting tools delivered by Oracle in this product team. Outbound integration, data from the Fusion system, you are extracting outside, outbounding outside. So BIP reports, OTBI reports, and HCM Extract reports. You can use these three reporting tools to develop your reports in the system, to fetch the data from the application and execute in the form of different ways, Excel, PDF, Word, anything, different formats Oracle supports, that will be delivered in this 3 tools team. And fast formulas team. So fast formula, I cannot tell it is a core technical concept team, because even the functional people also can handle this concept. In modules like payroll, absence, compensation and benefits, OTL, in these areas team, particularly in these modules team, we will have a component called fast formula to have our logics written or implemented team. Eventually, we'll understand once we get into those topic team. This also, you can say it as technical, but not 100% into technical side. It will be on the functional aspect also. Okay. And team, these 3 are the other concepts we have, a part of technical within the functional. Security administration. This will be dealing with the user management team. Like when you hire an employee in the system, how the user account and password to be provisioned to them, what access to the functionalities in the system to be given to that particular employee, that all will be maintained in the security area team. We have a concept in place, unlike in e-business suite, how we have the concept of responsibility adding to the employees. Here we have replacing with that concept something like roles. That we will see team, that we will see in the security. Workflows and approvals means team, any transaction that you performing in the system will be set for an approval flow. Means what team? If an employee applying a leave today, it should go for the manager approval. If manager approves, it should go for the HR approval. That is what my business requirement. So these kind of approval related management things will be handled in the concept of workflows and approvals team. And then team, we have something called sandbox. HCM Design Studio is part of sandbox only team. Any basic level customizations or personalizations that you want to do to the application. I don't want this color in the background. I want white color. I don't want this logo. I want my client logo to be replaced. Or I want to rechange the font of these areas, these pictures of this thing. Within the pages also, I want to create new pages or new forms, or existing pages, I want to hide some areas. Anything related to personal preferences or personalizations of the application, you can handle through a concept of sandbox team. So these are the total concepts that we have in our Oracle Fusion HCM product team. Now, many of you will have a concern or a question. I'm not from a technical background. Okay. Can I learn this course? Is it good for me or not? Or do we require any prerequisites like any languages like Java or SQL or PLSQL or anything else? Here team, if you are starting as a functional consultant, absolutely zero requirement. Nowhere we are going to use any of the SQL related things or PLSQL, nothing. No languages are required here. In technical also, in the inbound integrations, we don't require. In outbound integration, in OTBI also, without having that knowledge, we can survive. In BIP reports and to the extent in the HCM extracts, in these 2 areas only team, SQL prerequisite is required team. Because how you will develop the reports team from the tables in the backend database, you will write a query and you will fetch the data and you will design your report team, right? Only in these areas, we require the knowledge of SQL in the system team. So if you are not a tech friendly person or a language friendly person, anything that you don't have prior knowledge, absolutely you can straight away skip this area in your profile. Learn the modules of functional side, these things, and in technical side, you go ahead with these concepts. Only this area you can skip. And also team, some people asking me a question, what is that? Probably even experienced people also having that question team. Kumar, you have mentioned close to 7 to 9 modules here. If I have to start a career in this technology, do I require to learn all these 9 modules? Or is there any base count that recruiters will look for? At least 3 to 4 modules, if you learn team, that is quite sufficient. Because none of the consultants working on this product will have the knowledge on all the modules. Never and ever. Whatever the extent that you can manage to learn, at least 3 to 4 modules, if you keep in the profile, Along with these 3 to 4 modules, these concepts, security, workflow, sandbox, and inbound integration, you can place your profile as a techno-functional consultant team, right? The rest of the things, on-job learning will be happen team. You got mapped to new project after 1 year. They require some OTL requirement. So on-job learning, that will be eventually taken care by you because you will get experienced by that point of time. But if at all, if you want to switch to this technology from your existing experiences team, core HR, absence, payroll, talent, if you really have any other time to learn, then any of the other modules you can pick up team. But at least 3 to 4 modules you concentrate, and these areas you concentrate team. This one, if you are a SQL known guy, okay, you can pick up these topics. Else you can skip this. Don't keep it in the profile team. So this is what the technicality involved in this application team. Now, what we are going to cover as part of this course curriculum team. In the functional side team, we are going to cover core HR, absence, payroll, talent, goals and performance, and compensation team. OTL will be given on a video access, and ORC also, if you require, I can share you the outside. It's not been covered by us. The outside related material, if you want, I can support on this one team. A part of that, security, workflows, sandbox, inbound, outbound, fast formulas, everything will be covered in this training team. So that's why we are giving it on a techno-functional training team. But functional, you can consider 4 to 5 modules of 100% of things will be covered team. The technical side team, I cannot tell that we can or we will be training you that as a excel in the technical area. Kind of knowledge that whatever we require to kickstart, okay, that level of knowledge we are going to provide, right? So these are all the topics that we are going to cover as part of the course curriculum team. How the training will happen also, let me tell you team. So every module, we have our own course spreadsheet design team. Every task that what we have to configure in the module, in the sequential order we will keep. And this will be shared with you as part of the material team. Even in the real time when you're working also, if you keep this with you, you will have a knowledge in the sequential order because some interdependent setups will be there. Like prior setup to be done, then only we have to do the second one, like that. So everything mentioned in the sequential order team. Every module, we will see first of all the configurations in the system, and then we will talk about the transactions team, like the end user transactions. Once we configure the application and we hand over the system to the client, what the end users will do, even the transactions we are going to see in each and every module team, like core HR is this one. Then if you take absences, okay, all the transactions, configurations and transactions with the requirements that which we receive from the real-time experience in the current projects team. And then payroll, if you take all the configurations in the payroll, and then the transactions, pre-payroll, post-payroll transactions, then profiles, if you take goals, you take. Every module will be going up on the same way team. First, we are going to see on the configuration point, and then we are going to see the transactions team. While we are learning this particular course team, we also going to introduce to you the real-time documentation things team. I mean, whenever you are working for a project, first of all, you should know if you're a fresher background or it might be an experienced also team, you'd be aware of typically how many projects involved in this product. We have implementation project, support project, testing project. What is what? Implementation means what you have to do, what kind of work it will be, and what is the implementation methodology every company will follow. Like Oracle given Oracle Unified Methodology team, how each company will follow in each phase of the project, what kind of documents we will prepare and we will share to the client. Everything will be informed to you, shared with your team. And then in support project, how the work will be, how tickets will come, how the ticketing tool will work between you and customer, what kind of tickets will come in the real time. If testing project, how the testing will happen. These lights also been thrown to your team. And also, as I'm telling, in each project, what are all the documents we will share. Example, you can see team, like we will start basically with this one team. Sorry. like how many companies typically involved in this product, who will buy the product, who will use the product, who will implement the product, and how many types of environments when a client purchases a license. Test environment means what, development means what, production means what. Then how the invitation email from Oracle will come when you subscribe the license. How many types of projects. In each project, in each functional team, how many resources will have, how many technical resources will have. That all we are going to see team, and this is the one. Oracle Unified Methodology, the implementation methodology, starting from project management plan, kickoff meeting, as is study, to be study. Then CRP1 means what, CRP2 means what, go live means what. In each phase, what document you have to prepare. RD50 means what, BP80 means what, CV10, solution design MD50 means what, or BR100 means what. We are going to show you each and every document team like this. Some sample documents you can see here, like the requirement gathering template, requirement questionnaire, how it looks like, how the responses will be collected. This is for core HR team. This is for absence. And this is one core configuration workbook team that which we implemented. Okay. You can see that also. How it looks like also we can see. Okay. So every document across each phase, how the test manuals will be prepared, how the user manuals will be prepared and shared with the clients. This is all real-time exposure to the project you are going to get as part of the regular understanding of the application team. Right. Now, let me take more 5 minutes to conclude the session for today, team. What means I will introduce to you the topic of documentation team. Certification concept I will cover up in the next session team on Monday. But documentation part means what team? If at all, while you're learning a course, the standardized materials we're going to provide team. But if you want to self-explore where you have to go, where you have to navigate in the system, or I'm telling every quarter Oracle will provide an upgradation to the application, right team? In that case, where you have to find the new release notes in the system. Simple team, go to the browser, either Google or whatever you are using, search with Oracle repository. Search with Oracle repository. When you search with this one team, the very first link you can see, fusionappsor.oracle.com. Click on this one team. You will land up on Oracle Enterprise Repository. It's open source to everyone. Don't be in the myth that I'm a part of Oracle platform and I have the login to get access. No. Even if you try simultaneously, you can access to this one team. Then go to search by product and go to cloud applications team, right? And here you can see all the cloud applications of Fusion. You can see team. See Fusion Cloud Application Suite. This is financials. This is accounting hub. This is procurement. This is supply chain. Like that team, our HCM will be residing here. Human capital management. Go to human resources team, and then you will land up on this one team. So once you come here team, you have something here called all books. Go to all books. Okay. And then once you go to all books team, you can filter up here. Do you want the user guides? Do you want the implementation guides or the administration guides, security guides? What you want? Filter up accordingly team. Once you keep your filter, all your modules in your HCM. See, this is absence management, benefits, compensation, global HR, then payroll. This is global payroll. This is specific localizations team in payroll. Okay. Then time and labor. Every module you can see here team. You can use HTML or you can use PDF, anything team. Then the document will be loaded here. See the latest document of absence management implementation guide, it is team. So you can download it also. It's an open source to everyone team. You can download it also. So like this, you can get access to the books here team. If you go to videos team, some basic videos you can get access to, like only 1 minute video, 2 minute videos like that. It doesn't help you much, but just for your reference purpose team. Here, if you go team, cloud readiness and what's new. This is the place where we have to go in order to find the new features that are coming in the new releases team. Go to cloud readiness and what's new. And then here team, you filter up here under what's new. Go to human resources. and click on HTML. Here you can filter team. Which module you want? Human resource, benefits, compensation. I want core HR. By default, HR will come. I'm picking up. You can filter. In talent management, you can see your ORC, compensation, learning modules. Here you can see your absence, time and labor like that. You can filter whatever you want. Now I am on human resource screen team. Under what's new, if I go to HTML, here I can see the versions thing. The next version is 22C, update 22C. If you want to check in 22B what you receive, you can check here. In 22A what you want, 21D what you want to do. Only for the last 3 releases you can see it. So now if I go to update 22C, here I can see what are all the new features that are coming in this release team. See, in core HR, some feature is coming, something in the document of record. If I go here and click on team, if I go here and expand my HR team, all the features in the core HR I can see. See, these are the features that which are coming in this new release. Just click on the feature, the screen will update accordingly here, team. See, there is something called configurable business titles which are in document records, where in which screen also Oracle will give you the screenshot also, team, where that new feature is coming, how to enable that steps also it will give. For every feature, you can find them in the release notes team. So this is one of the important area that which we have to upskill ourselves in going forward. There won't be any over the night high level changes Oracle will not give team. The basic level, cosmetic level enhancements Oracle will come up with every upgrade team. That you can find in your release notes coming to what's new in our repository area team. So hope this really helps to you in order to self-explore on the Oracle delivered standard documents for each modules in the system team, right? And then team, this topic we can take up in the next session because already we exceeded today's time team. HR processes I thought of sharing with you. This one we discussed it just now team. What are all the modules that we have in the system? And a part of modules, other topics what we have, security, workflows, inbound, outbound, customizations, these things we have seen. Now coming to the offerings that you are going to get from our institute will be team. So as we planned team, the course duration will be for 2 months team, Monday to Friday, weekdays it will be morning 8 to 9 in Indian timings, IST. And along with the live training, you are going to get video access for lifetime. Earlier, we used to propose for 1 year team. Now we extend it for lifetime access. And then 4 months of server access for practicing. The stable environment for practicing will be delivered to you. And materials for each module of the customized materials we are going to share with screenshot. And also interview questions for each module, resume preparations, mock interviews, everything will be part and parcel of this course delivery team. So at any point of time, if anyone have a question while you're practicing anything team, I will be available on this number in WhatsApp or call. You can reach out to me in this number team, right? So you can just go through the things that what you will be getting as a support from our side team. So this is what the demo that we planned for today team. In the next session, on Monday, we are going to have the continuation to this topic team. Basically, from Monday, the regular sessions will start. Whoever not contacted to me team till now, I request you to please reach out to this number that which I can ping here in the chat as well to everyone team. So Monday also we'll have the session continue to this one, and then we can start our regular sessions also from Monday. So once you get subscribed to our course, then you will be getting the access to the video content of the course and also the materials and the Fusion application access everything team, right? So let me move on to the question and answers the today's session team. Let me first go through the questions that been posted in the chat, and then you can have your oral questions also asked the team. There was a question here from Mr. Munsi that, okay, that's whether self-service functions for a couple of decided will be covered. Yes, self-service transactions from all the 3 points will be covered, from employee self-service, manager self-service, and HR or admin self-service. All things will be covered. And sample documents, as I told you, will be delivered for each of every module, starting from requirement gathering to solution designing, user manuals, test manuals, BR100 core configuration workbook, everything that we are going to get accessible. Yes, Maniteja, please can you ask your question, please?
Yeah. Does the concept of fast formulas is same as in ERP, EBS?
EBS, yes.
In HCM, both are same, am I right?
Yes,
Yeah.
both are same, yes.
Regarding complete technical, I'm having one question. How Apex is different from OAF and ADF, or a difference between Apex and
See,
OAF?
that is not part of actually HCM
course.
Apex OAF is part of the integration areas that we are not covering anyhow in this course.
Okay.
That's always a different tool that is.
Okay.
That we will use basically the intermediaries between two systems.
Okay, like an integration tool.
Integration kind of thing, yes.
And fast formulas is same in both EBS and HCM, am I right? Cloud.
Concept remains same, the usability remains same, yes. In payroll for the calculations of the elements how we use. The same way here also we'll use for our logics in the elements always. Or in the absence approval plans.
Yeah.
And weekend classes we don't have it. Only Monday to Friday we have the sessions. Saturday and Sunday will be there for practicing. I will be available. Whenever you have the questions, you can post to me. I will be having the resolving the issues. And Ruchi, there's a question, instance will not change. No, instance will not change at least for 2 months. I can assure you that. Post that if any upgrade happened, we cannot tell. But at least for 2 to 3 months, there won't be any refresh. It's a quarterly refresh we have changes. And whether test instance is stable and we hope not refresh. Yes, the question is answered, I believe. It will be stable. Even weekends also you can get access to that. Not an issue. Okay.
Monday, at what time the class will start, sir?
Same timing, 8 to 9. See, today as a demo, right, we extended. So from Monday onwards, we won't get extended till this time. We have something session.
Hello, Mr. Kumar. Actually, Munsi here. Actually, when I discussed earlier with your team, I'm having one request. Can we start this?
Munsi, I will talk. I will just. I know that. I've seen
only 8:15 actually, because
yeah.
I will be traveling actually. So that's
we can extend, no problem. The thing is like anyhow we have the 7 to 8 batch also going on basically. So every day we will have the session extended till 8:05. So see, 8 to 9 is a standard timing basically, but eventually the session will begin at around 8:10 or 8:15 like that. Because
is there any
every day
batch
also we have 7 to 8.
Is there any batch for 9 to 10?